In today's video, we're talking about the Pokemon Center checkout queue. Alright, so we have a nice little interesting post here today on Reddit, and yes, it's about the Pokemon Center checkout queue, and I'm sure a lot of you have had some nice, interesting experiences lately with the checkout queue on Pokemon Center. So let's go ahead, let's just read this post here, and then we'll kind of talk about the picture down below, which is crazy, and yeah, we'll give our thoughts and opinions on this. So the post is titled, Pokemon Botters Need to Stop. I'm beyond sick and tired of botters ruining everything for real Pokemon fans. Whether it's the Pokemon Center, Target, Walmart, or any other retailer, scalpers using bots are snatching up exclusive merch in seconds, leaving actual collectors and players with nothing. Yeah, so I mean, this is pretty well known by now. Botting and scalping has been going on for a long time, and I know in one of my videos I talked about how much the word scalping is used, but this is legitimate scalping when you look at a picture like this where this person has hundreds of orders being confirmed. This is legitimate scalping, not someone going to the store and buying 5 packs of cards and everyone's mad that they didn't get them and calling them a scalper. This is actual scalping. So for people that want to know what scalping is, this is what we're looking at right here. This is scalping because no person, I mean, maybe some people can, but think if someone goes and buys 100 ultra premium collections for $100, do people have the money to actually just open stuff like that? Probably not. Some people probably aren't going to want to say spend 5-10 grand to just rip open ultra premium collections, or super premium collections I should be saying, but let's keep reading. It's gotten so bad that limited drops don't even feel worth trying for anymore. You refresh the page the second something goes live and it's already sold out. Meanwhile, you check eBay 5 minutes later and there they are, hundreds of listings for triple or quadruple the price. What makes it worse, Pokemon Center and other retailers don't seem to have any real way of stopping it. Sure, they put in CAPTCHA tests, I think that's how you say that, account purchase limits and other small measures, but it's clearly not enough. These botters are always one step ahead, and we're the ones who suffer for it. It's ridiculous that in 2025 companies still can't figure out how to combat scalping effectively. They need better bot prevention, stronger verification systems, and actual penalties for repeat offenders. Until then, it feels like the only way to get anything is to either have insane luck or cave to scalpers, neither of which should be the standard. And yeah, I agree. I think it is crazy right now. And I will say that I was able to go in for Journey Together. I was able to order 2 ETBs and then go back and get a booster box. I can tell you right now that for Destined Rivals, I'll be lucky to even go in and get a booster box, because just the other day, people were releasing information that there was like 400,000 people waiting in the queue just to get through and get a box. I can tell you that Pokemon probably isn't going to drop that many booster boxes. I would guess not. I mean, even if they do, people are going in like this and getting 100 boxes for themselves. So let's take a look. Think the queue system on Pokemon Center stops bots. This is all one person. So this is probably the other day for either the Prismatic poster collection or the Prismatic Evolution Super Premium collection. But look at every single one of those is an email confirming their order. How many emails are there? How many more below that we can't even see? So this is the problem right now. And yeah, are they going to fix it? I don't know. They tried to implement this queue system. Obviously, it's not working. You can see, I've even heard people are still capable of basically booting people out of their spot in line with bots and all kinds of different crazy things. They obviously do need to implement something way more strict, because if you really go and read some crazy stuff and read people that have thousands of accounts on Walmart or Target, and that's how they get so much product, and they pay for these proxy servers and run these bots. It's crazy. Someone said it looks like one person botted half their stock. Yeah, people are basically saying, oh, you need to limit one per address, and then someone's down there saying that doesn't matter. There's ways to get around that. There's a workaround right now for apparently everything that we can think of to prevent it. There's a workaround for it. Just shows you how powerful technology is, and maybe some of these companies do need to use some of this technology to combat against these type of things, to help with this demand, because this is the problem. Sure, there's the people on the bottom, getting a few boxes here and there, but if there's one person getting hundreds and thousands of boxes, that's where the artificial demand's coming from, because people want it, they can't get it. One person has all of it, now people are paying up for it. It's a rinse and repeat cycle. It's the same stuff that we've always seen. It's they before Pokemon Center didn't even have a queue system. back when Pokemon cards were crazy, there was no queue system. It was just you either logged on there and got it or didn't. But I'm trying to think before this what I used Pokemon Center for. Sword and Shield era was normal. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like early Sword and Shield era, but I wasn't really using Pokemon Center then, so I don't know. I'm sure it was a problem then too. I'm sure people were, going on there. What was big? Champion's Path was big, I guess, and Shining Fates. So I'm sure the botting and scalping took place then too. I can't really speak on that for sure. I'm sure someone could let us know down in the comments. But yeah, here's basically a breakdown on how people are getting around the address stuff. So someone here on Reddit put an explanation to explain further from their website. Further address altercation, also known as jigging, is a method used to slightly modify your shipping details so the retailers don't detect duplicate orders. Common methods: retailers recognize and group addresses using pattern detection, so small adjustments can help differentiate multiple orders. Spacing or special characters, abbreviations and synonyms regarding rearranging address components, extra characters, or misspelling. So basically they're saying that you can use special characters or spaces, different things like that, to alter your address, but it's the same address. So they put an example down here below. So they put apartment 3B, and then for another example they put apartment 3-B. So that's different. Now they might be able to twist that in many different ways and use that same, maybe they put an extra space in between the 3B now, like just different things like that, I guess, where they can, and again, I have no idea what I'm talking about because I don't know anything about that, but I'm just, from what I read there and that little piece of general information, I'm telling you from how I understand it, but I could be totally wrong. But yeah, just so you're seeing there now, behind the scenes, there's ways around it. There's nothing really we can do. It's all up to the Pokemon Center now. It's up to Target, it's up to Walmart, it's up to all these places to somehow do something. But in the end, I really don't think they care that much. At the end of the day, they're making their money. They're not gonna, lose millions and millions of dollars to try to implement some new, website. Or maybe they are giving it their best effort to correct the problem, and they just simply can't because people are very smart. People have workarounds. People know how to get product, and I guess that's just how it's going to be. I don't know. We'll see if Pokemon one day, maybe they'll launch a whole new website one day. We can only hope. That has way more security measures in for it, but yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think of all this? I'm going to say a lot of you say that this is ridiculous, but yeah, so now you can see maybe a little bit more of inside information as to what's going on and why you can't find product. If you haven't already, go ahead and drop down in the description of the video. Join our Discord where we talk about things like this frequently. And yeah, if you haven't already, go ahead and join. That's going to be all for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you could please like, comment, subscribe, anything helps, and I'll see you on the next one.